Under a stone there lived a long dodo millipede who would often crawl with his many legs out to look for something to eat. Many legs millipede has many legs. Along the path he walks and walks. Along the path he walks and walks. Chongololo ana miguu mingi. Chongololo ana miguu mingi. While the millipede crawled, up in the tree was a bird who often wanted to eat the delicious millipede, or so he thought. But every time he swooped down, there was no millipede. Instead, there was just a spot on the ground. And the bird would never understand how only a spot could be seen, whereas there was a millipede before. When the bird was safely up, Millipede would continue his journey, and when he'd had enough to eat, he'd crawl back under the stone and have a rest. Now the bird wanted some help to figure out what happened to the millipede each time. So down he flew to where the snail was. Said to the snail, "Every time I want to eat the millipede, I never find the millipede. Instead, there's just a round spot on the ground. Why do you suppose that happens?" said the snail. "Well, I don't know. I'm not very wise. Please ask the butterfly. The butterfly flies around and might have an idea." So off flew the bird to where the butterfly had perched. The butterfly flitted its wings, and the bird said, "Every time I want to eat the millipede, when I fly down, I always find a spot. I never really know what happens to the millipede. Might you know?" Flitter, 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 flitter. "Well, I'm too busy flying. I don't have time for such things. Please ask the tortoise. He's old and wise and might have an answer for you." So the bird flew on until he found the tortoise sleeping in his shell. The tortoise peeked out, and the bird asked, "Tortoise, tortoise, please help me. Every time I want to eat the millipede, well, I never find a millipede. There's always a spot on the ground." The tortoise thought for a while, and then the tortoise said to the bird, "Bring your friends, the snail and the butterfly, and together we're going to watch, and we'll see what actually happens." So the very next morning, the tortoise crawled and waited. The bird brought the snail, and the bird asked the butterfly to flitter down and sit close to the tortoise. He too perched closer on a plant, and they waited patiently. As usual, Millipede crawled, was enjoying delicious snacks. Just as the bird swooped down to pick up the millipede, he watched as the millipede spun himself up and turned himself up into a tiny little ball. Now everyone knew that every time the millipede was in danger, he'd coil himself up into a little spot. The friends said to the bird, "Well, leave the millipede alone. Go find some berries to eat." And so the bird found many berries on the trees and never tried to eat the millipede again. Snail went back to his home. Tortoise went back to his home. The butterfly flitted back to its favorite flower. Every day, the millipede woke up, spun himself, walked safely in the garden. He did not have to worry about the bird or anything else. When he was done eating, the millipede would crawl back under the stone, which was his favorite place for a rest.